Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. If you're down and out and angry and depressed, you're the only one that made the mess. You're the only one that could clean it up. Yesterday is gone and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to go over that wonderful list of all the things that control us throughout the day. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people pleasing, not able to say no. Drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself. Distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcast, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, never having enough. Being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another. Or you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I'm going to talk about what I want you to do today is really watch people's actions and not their words, because a lot of times the actions and the words are two different things. With people that you care about, people that you trust, watch their actions. And I have a client I'm working with, and she got really, really scared. She's repeating the same thing she did with her first husband. I'm seeing this over and over and over again with people that I work with. I tell them, watch their actions, not their words. And to have them come to you and see how much they really do care. It really puts people through the test. There's a lot of smooth talkers out there, but they're not. Their words and their actions do not coincide. And to me, if you're not your word and your word doesn't match your action, the respect is gone and nobody will ever trust you. And without trust and without being your word, you're nothing. So today, this is really, really profound. You're going to really get to see who people are. Do this at work, do this wherever you go, and watch what you see and start really and pay attention to yourself. Watch your actions and watch your words. Are you following through with what you say you're doing? So this is a test for everyone, and you're really going to get to see who is who. Everybody likes to make people out to be something they're not. Let's start speaking truth so people could start healing and not tell them what they want to hear, but again, tell them what you're experiencing with them. In this way, we can all heal together. The lying to people that we love is really just keeping us sick. And again, I'm working with another guy, just this enabling and people pleasing and really destroying his daughter because he can't speak truth. He can't walk away. He's slowly getting better. Again, we're never going to heal if we don't start speaking up to the people we love, the people that we care about, and let them know truly what is going on. And it gives them an opportunity to change their lives if they choose to. Remember, balance, not too much of anything, our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you will get in return. Remember, the goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom. If you have an attitude today, be attitude being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, we need those breakdowns to have those breakthroughs. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world. Doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying by the Dalai Lama. Compassion and love are not mere luxuries. As the source both inner and external peace, they are fundamental to the continued survival of our species. On one hand, they constitute nonviolence in action. On the other, they are the source of all spiritual qualities of forgiveness, tolerance, and all the virtues. The Dalai Lama. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to read a little part from um, Jocko Willig, Discipline Equals Freedom. I like to read from different books to show you what I know to be truth. And he dedicated this book to Mark Lee, Mike Manser, Ryan Job, and they died for our freedom so we can all be warriors in our day and have the freedom of speech to say what it is, what's on our mind. Today's message is fuel. The modern diet has been around for about 10,000 years. That is when man figured out how to plant some foods, grow them, harvest them, make them easier to digest, and store them. These foods were grains, wheat, rice, corn. Our bodies have not adapted to eating grains yet. When we eat grains, they are turned to sugar in our stomachs. The insulin level spikes and punishes our bodies internally. So it is better to eat when we have evolved. It is better to eat what we have evolved to eat. That is the diet of Paleolithic man or caveman. Here's what that diet consists of. Eat these: beef, preferably grass-fed; poultry, preferably free-range; fish, eggs, nuts, vegetables, fungi, roots; some dairy, full fat butter, cream, yogurt, cheese, limited fruit. So do not eat these: grains, potatoes, refined salt, refined sugar, processed oils, legumes. Eating a paleo or a caveman diet flips the standard American diet on its head from a macronutrient perspective. Instead of eating mostly carbohydrates within fat, this diet consists of mostly fat, then protein, and finally minimal carbohydrates. Some people use the 80-20 rule, meaning they stick with clean paleo eating 80% of the time, and then other 20% of the time they eat whatever they want. The problem is that the 80-20 becomes 60-40, then 40-60, then 20-80, then all bets are off. Don't follow the 80-20 rule, follow the 100% rule. That might turn into the 99% rule, and that is okay. But the 80-20 rule isn't a rule. It's a step down the slippery slope. We know sugar is addictive. You are an addict. There's no such thing as an addict who is allowed to use their drug or choice 20% of the time, whether it is alcohol or cocaine or heroin. You are in the same boat. Going cold turkey and holding the line is the best way to stay on track. Once you've spent enough time staying 100% clean and you're adapted to that method of eating both mentally and physically, you can make some excursions to the dark side. I have an occasional mint chocolate chip milkshake or some other delicious but non-nutritious threats. And I make sure I earn it, and beforehand with some serious extreme physical activity. Over time, you will realize that you have lost your sweet tooth. You will also realize the after effects, the sugar rush, the sugar crash, and the lack of energy the next day make the excursion to the dark side highly undesirable and will encourage you to stay clean. I have some threats that make it easier to stay clean. I eat a couple squares of 80% dark chocolate dipped in coconut oil. I have a small glass of full cream with a little MCT oil and a dash of chocolate milk powder. Sometimes I'll have whipped cream with nuts on it. If you are on a strict diet, each one of these threats will taste like the richest, most satisfying dessert you've ever had. Now, there are times during travel and work and life when the right foods simply are not available. In an airport or an office party, a restaurant where you're having a business meeting. My solution to that is very simple. Don't eat. It's called a fast, and it's actually very good for you. Okay. So I too, um, I used to have lots of trouble with the sugar. I had sugar addiction for 1 year when Joe went away, and again, I couldn't stop. I had to lock myself up because I was in the emotional wreck. I had a hole that was so huge. But what he's talking about is so true. I'm to the point now where I have a little piece of dark chocolate with every meal, so I don't have cravings of sugar. I'm not in the sugar. I'm not binging on the sugar anymore. The dark chocolate has saved my life, and I do have a little piece with each meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it has really changed my life. But it took me, I still had to do the psychological work. I still had to get help and understand why I was abusing myself. Any addiction is not healthy, and you got to get to the core of why you're abusing it, why you're using it. And a lot of it is habit, a lot of it is chemical, but it's mental also. A lot of it is psychological. So once you get to the core and you want to get to the point where you don't have anything controlling you, so you're taking charge of your life because you are worth it. I'm seeing it in my life. I'm seeing it in my kids' life. I'm seeing it in my husband's life. We are all taking charge of our life and everything we're doing and every action that we make. And boy, makes for a very spiritual, beautiful life to live. And remember, it's only what you do today. Success is truly what you do today. And work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. Be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. We always lie to ourselves. Two heads are better than one. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean, and the rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops and my books. If you want to learn about my services, lifeinharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Share it with everybody you love and respect. Start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving this information. In 30 days, you're going to say, wow. In 1 year, you will not recognize yourself. And remember, I want you to have a startling day today. And thank you for listening.